What's good, y'all? I'm Jerry, about to check out real reason why Brock Lesnar returned to WWE. This video is about WrestleMania. As we all saw Monday Night Raw, the season premiere of Monday Night Raw, Brock Lesnar returned during a segment where Bobby Lashley was getting ready to have a match against Seth Rollins for the United States Championship. And Brock kind of came in, started talking this stuff to Bobby Lashley, threw the mic in his face, actually hit Bobby in the mouth with the mic, and F5 and gave him like 3 F5s, which ultimately caused Bobby to lose the United States Championship to Seth and possibly set up a match between Brock and Bobby at Crown Jewel, since that's the next pay-per-view that's upcoming, I think November 5th in Saudi Arabia. So we're about to hop into the video, see why Brock Lesnar returned, and have WrestleMania break the video down. So let's hop into it.
A Raw's 2022 season premiere featured some big returns and the D-Generation X reunion, but nothing quite as big as Brock Lesnar's return to the WWE.
No, sir.
Join us now as we look at why Brock is back. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos, and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists. Also check out WrestleMania.co.uk and a non-wrestling channel, Incredible.
Let's hear it.
Now, for those who missed Raw's premiere, Brock Lesnar returned before Bobby Lashley's US Championship defense, laying Lashley out with 2 F5s and completing the ensemble by applying the Kimura lock. Brock rode off into the sunset, but you can be certain this wasn't a one-off appearance. As number one, it was to help Raw's season premiere. Was Raw's season premiere a must-see event? While we won't know until the ratings come out, the WWE did everything it could to make it seem that way. Triple H loaded up the show with a D-Generation X 25-year anniversary reunion, an appearance by the recently returned Bray Wyatt, even though the appearance was a bait-and-switch job, and a US Championship defense. But just to make sure fans stayed tuned in, the WWE featured some surprise returns, starting with the Good Brothers and finishing up with Brock's bombastic return.
I hope they treat the Good Brothers right this time.
Helping Raw against Monday Night Football. Brock Lesnar is back just in time for the WWE to deal with the increased competition from Monday Night Football. The WWE has been crushing it in the ratings ever since Triple H took over the WWE's creative department, but that is until Monday Night Football returned, dragging Raw's ratings down as it does every year as the NFL regular season starts. It's going to take a miracle for the WWE to beat Monday Night Football in the ratings, but the WWE isn't looking to do that, nor does it need to. What it needs to do is to reduce its ratings loss by keeping its existing fans tuned in and bringing back at least some of the fans who tuned out Raw to get their Monday night dose of football. It's worth noting that the WWE also has a deal with competition from the new season of TV shows, but the NFL remains its #1 nemesis, to build the Brock buzz. That's not to say Brock Lesnar is the answer to WWE's Monday night struggles, but there's no denying his value. While there have been doubts about Lesnar's ratings power in the past, that's no longer a question, as Brock consistently pops the ratings, and his surprise return will likely get casual fans talking. Just the reaction the WWE wants, as it hopes to bring people to the show for a Lesnar appearance and keep them there for the rest of the show. Number 4, because Brock doesn't forget. Lesnar's return served many appearances, including reminding fans that he doesn't forget a slight. The 2022 Royal Rumble was over 8 months ago, but Lesnar obviously still remembers Lashley defeating him for the WWE Championship with an assist from Roman Reigns. Although Lashley didn't ask for the Tribal Chief's help, Lesnar wasn't going to pass on a chance to stick it to Bobby Lashley for defeating him at the Rumble. Is Brock Lesnar a babyface? Well, fans got to see the lighter side of Brock Lesnar when he returned to WWE at 2021 SummerSlam, but that doesn't mean the big man was ever looking to play a babyface. Lesnar's lengthy feud with Roman Reigns in 2021 and 2022 was more a case of the fans cheering Brock because they hated Reigns more. At no time should anyone think Brock Lesnar is in the WWE for any reason other than to get what he wants, whether it's chasing gold as he did last year and earlier this year, or getting payback as he did on Raw. Number 5, setting the stage for Seth. Brock's beatdown on Bobby Lashley solved the question of how Seth Rollins stood a chance against the Almighty after Riddle put Rollins through the ringer at their Extreme Rules Fight Pit match. Lashley was fresh going into the match, while Rollins was anything but, especially after Riddle landed a Broton on him from atop of the fight pit. Lesnar remedied this by attacking Lashley, leaving him battered with little chance of competing. While WWE officials tried to talk Lashley out of defending his title, Seth Rollins showed why he may not be the king of the fight pit match, but he's the king of button pushing, targeting opponents' psyches with laser-guided precision. Number 6. Crown Jewel is coming. A Crown Jewel is right around the corner, which means it's time for the WWE to put on its Saudi Arabian version of WrestleMania again. Fans cannot underestimate the Saudi Arabia Super Show's importance to the WWE's coffers.
I wonder how long that
Regardless
flight
about
is
how you
from
feel
the
about the
States to
sports
Saudi
washing
Arabia.
aspects of the show. Frankly, the WWE doesn't seem to care what anyone thinks. These shows are custom made by the WWE to meet the wishes of the Saudi Sports Authority. No surprise there when you realize how much the WWE receives for its Saudi Arabia Super Shows. WrestleNomics has reported that the WWE receives roughly $100 million for the two shows. WrestleNomics Brandon Thurston stressed how important these figures are, as this is an enormous amount of revenue for WWE. For context, a modern WrestleMania generates about $15 million in ticket sales.
That's more than
largest
WrestleMania
gate ever for a pro wrestling event was $17.3 million in 2016 for WrestleMania 32 in Arlington, Texas. Each Saudi event is equal to about 3 modern WrestleManias worth in ticket sales. So is it any wonder that fans have seen spectacles such as the Greatest Royal Rumble, the World Cup Tag Team Turmoil match, D-Generation X versus the Brothers of Destruction, or Shane McMahon winning the 2018 World Cup? And keep in mind, we are saying spectacles, not necessarily spectacular matches. Bigger and better is the Saudis' motto, whether it's bringing in crossover sports stars like Tyson Fury or Cain Velasquez or WWE icons. Despite some fans questioning how in the blue hell rookie Logan Paul is getting an undisputed championship match against Reigns, the fact remains Paul is a celebrity whose high-profile activities make him an ideal wrestler to create a must-see match, at least as far as the Saudi Sports Authority is concerned. However, no matter how much the WWE promotes this match, the WWE always opts for overkill when it comes to bringing in big names and legends. Brock Lesnar isn't a legend in the sense that he's largely living off his reputation, i.e. Goldberg. Instead, he's a megastar who can deliver the goods in the ring and get a huge pop, something obvious from the rock star-like reception he received at the Barclays Center on Raw. Lesnar hasn't been confirmed for Crown Jewel, but rumor has it he returned to make the show, and what better way to get a spotlight on Lesnar than starting things off on Raw? You'd think probably this time around WWE was just going to tweet an announcement that he's wrestling at Crown Jewel. Well, not so. Number 7, Lashley vs. Lesnar Unleashed. Now, the WWE Saudi shows are specially made for
Bobby always said he had unfinished business with Brock.
The rest of the WWE universe.
He always wanted that Brock
might be dismissive of Logan Paul versus Reigns, but Bobby Lashley versus Brock Lesnar, well, that's another story. Fans have been asking for this match for years and were thrilled when the two were booked for a match at this year's Rumble. Regrettably, that match was largely about continuing the feud between Lesnar and Reigns, and fans didn't get to see a clean finish. The WWE seemed to realize that the value of Lesnar versus Lashley rematches down the road, as the company protected Bobby Lashley when he clashed with Brock at Elimination Chamber, with the Almighty suffering a kayfabe injury that knocked him out of the match while he was still in his pod. Now fans get to see Lashley versus Lesnar, with neither man having a clean win over the other, and both men having plenty of motivation for mayhem. Bobby will want to take out Brock for costing him the US Championship, while Lesnar will look to show he can beat Lashley in a straight-up one-on-one match without any outside interference. Or at least that's the hope. And a break helping Peacock out. While this is a secondary factor, booking Brock vs. Bobby could help Peacock's streaming service out. The WWE treats its Saudi shows as premium live events, which mean they air on WWE Network and the Peacock streaming service. Peacock hasn't been doing well when it comes to bringing in paying customers, and anything the WWE can do to help it out with a well-received premium live event will likely help when the WWE renegotiates its rights deal with NBC Universal. This could be the most anticipated match of the night by traditional WWE fans who haven't embraced Logan Paul with open arms, even when he turned babyface and wrestled The Miz. If the WWE can pick up a few extra views on Peacock, so much the better, not only for the WWE, but for down the road. As we've seen, Brock Lesnar's return is about more than one thing. Brock Lesnar is a megastar whose impact can be felt in many different areas, which is why the WWE pays him so much and why his returns are usually a huge deal. But there you have it, folks. The real reason as to why Brock Lesnar returned. Be sure to leave your comments down below, and I'll see you next.
Alright, y'all, great video, man. Let me know down in the comments what y'all thought of my reaction to this video and the video in total. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and leave a comment if you can. I'll see y'all next time. I'm out. Peace.